Alright, hello and welcome everyone. Nice to see you all on a Sunday. I usually reserve Sundays for casual playthroughs and games, but this one might get a little intense. Because we're going to be going for some Lumenstones in this Brogue weekend contest. What a mess I've gotten myself into here. If we get out on the other side of this, I'm gonna retire from obstruction tunneling builds. I think I'll have done everything there is to do in that game space. What's up, Treads? Hell Clan, Luxadream. Finish your stream, Lux? How did it go? Just a casual Sunday stroll down to D40. Welcome within wheels. Single retire to this is an infamous death flag. I know, did I just jinx myself? Let's hope not. Alright, so we're gonna start by holding down 5 to recharge my stabs, which are both empty. But the reason I stopped on that note was because I have telepathy up right now. A very quick recap for this run. First 2 vaults on D3 and D4 had obstruction and tunneling. We got natural axe and plate armor that carried pretty hard. We found natural regen, which is really good with obstruction. I got to D18, started having food trouble, so I dove for the amulet on D26, came back up to D18, explored back down to D23, where there was a dragon with an obstruction staff and a commutation altar. I killed the dragon, and I took the obstruction staff. I commuted my obstruction staff with the new obstruction staff, and I took the old obstruction staff back up to the vault and swapped it out for this telepathy charm, which should hopefully speed up Lumenstone diving. And right now we're working our way back down from D23, or you could say D4, for like the 3rd time. And I'm just cleaning up D25 and D26 to maybe find another enchant scroll, which would not be unlikely. There's a few lottery ticket kind of items that we could hope for as well. Like, I still think I'd bring a clairvoyance would be sweet. Luxadream, thank you so much for 3-month sub. I appreciate it. Wait, why can't I Uboa champ here? I wanted to put one in there too. It's only shown the GG. That's weird. But yeah, I have telepathy up. What's our uptime on that? +3. 48 turns every 267 turns. Even one more enchanted, this would be a pretty nice improvement. We'll get a lot of uptime on this because we're going to be waiting a lot. But these maps get a little crazy when we're waiting as much as we're going to be doing to regen our staves. Because they just start filling up with monsters. And it gets a lot trickier to maneuver with obstruction and tunneling. We're going to have to be very careful with our positioning. We don't want to get caught with low obstruction charges, like surrounded by enemies, so we're just gonna have to play it by ear. I'm probably not gonna be too risk adverse. Alright, I think we're just gonna wing it a bit and see if we just get through this in a timely manner. Zephyr, thank you so much. Yeah, that's what the VODs are there for, but hello, welcome, and thank you. 9 months, enjoy your new sword. Looks like the slow hype train continues from yesterday. Hell yeah. The Uboa, I don't even know what it is, honestly. It's a Luxadream channel thing. Alright, I'm gonna quickly check for items. You have gold, caustic gas, protect weapon, gold. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Fury got into my stealth range, huh? Within Wheels, thank you so much for the subscription. 3 months in advance. Awesome. Oh, the hype train ain't slow anymore. It's official. What you guys have done? The Sunday stream hype train. Incredible stuff. Hey, what up, Xylon? Oh my god, Zen Zombie with the sub. Thank you so much, Zen. You guys are awesome. Twitch is dropping confetti at the top of my chat right now. I'm really curious what Obstruction does right here. I don't know if I get enough turns out of that. Not when I get 2 monsters in it. Get that charge back. Alright, we need to get out of here. Let's get moving. So there's a invisibility wand here, which we want. And this floor is getting crowded. What kind of scroll is this? Bad? Malevolent? I think we don't care about gold anymore. We're not in this for the gold. I'll pull this Fury into the corner. Nothing else gets attention. Struck this Revenant. And the rest of the map. Is that Lich about to come in? I want to see what's in the room above us. Gold! Lots of steam. Seems annoying. Let's get rid of that. Alright, I think I'm not gonna search the bottom of this map. I don't know, it feels like diminishing returns, right? We should just move on. I guess it could be hiding the enchant scrolls. Wait for this gold to be accessible. Yeah, no vaults, that's for sure. There's a decent amount of tiles here. How many charges do I have right now? 5 and 5. I can make it down here and then recharge here. Why not? We may as well. While we're here. Who's sparking me? The Dark Priestess. I've trained success. Well done, guys. Thank you so much again. What is this? I got an emote. I think I can kill this bloat with. Not really, right? Oh. I can definitely kill it with something. Forgot we got Discord. That happened fast. Alright, we are missing a lot here. Okay, these guys can unfreeze pretty quickly if the tile above them melts. I don't know how much obstruction we got up there. The obstruction tunneling shenanigans have drawn the attention of Pender. This build's days are now numbered. I guess that's another reason to just do it once. Finish it once and for all. I think Pender said something along the lines that my last run seemed like the final straw. He actually called it Obstruction. I think it should be nerfed. I am on board with this change. That's a telepathy potion. That's also a wandering tentacle horror. We don't need the potion with a charm, I guess, right? I mean, it is a lot more turns, but it's also an explosive tentacle horror. The main OP part, the fact that you can disengage from any fight, make kill holes at will, and synergize with tunneling. So there's two things with obstruction. It has this AI issue where if you separate yourself with a hunting enemy with an obstruction crystal, they automatically swap to wandering. And that's like actually the best use if you have like a weak obstruction staff. So that probably needs to get changed. And I guess if that goes away, then you end up using obstruction more of like what it's probably intended for, which is to like manipulate the map and, you know, block off like corridors from enemies and stuff. But then when you have obstruction and tunneling, and then usually you pair it with like a wisdom ring or a recharging charm, you can just like fill areas of the map with obstruction crystals and just tunnel through, and then nothing can ever get to you. And since the crystals give off light, like you can see everything, you can navigate through it. We don't have wisdom or recharging, so we're not quite at that level here. Yet. Hey, what up, Arch? I'm doing well. What do I drop for this telepathy pot? Identify scroll. Maybe I really don't need it. I probably can drop Invis or just use it. I have the Invis charm and the wand. Speed is kind of marginal, but it's good for grabbing Lumenstones that are in tough spaces. Maybe Levitation is the weakest thing here. Should probably just identify. I need to recharge a bit. The warden just like ran off. I guess I should have used my telepathy charm before doing this. Okay, those enemies scouted the bottom left for me pretty well. I think we just head towards the exit now. Yeah, it's not exactly a fun build, Zen, and it's really consistent. Like, it's kind of like easy to pull off, and it's slow. Nice, no one is by the stairs. Let's make a run for it. These guys are hunting. I could lure them downstairs and kill them, but I may as well just do this. They both swap to wandering. Go. Okay, so I use magic mapping here. I don't have to worry about traps, which is nice. Oh yeah, this one has a resurrection altar. I think we would get a troll or maybe a dark priestess if I stepped on that. I don't think we care. Should check out these other rooms. This map is largely unexplored. Oh yeah, the D26 Blade Master ally. Another protect weapon scroll. It's the only thing I see capable of carrying an item. Alright, where's the exit? Over there. Alright. Ooh. I'll take strength, why not? We'll just stay one tile away from the krakens in the bog. Another identify scroll. Oh, that's a dragon. That I walked into and let attack me. What are you carrying? Protect weapon. Oops, that dragon can breathe fire on me. No siree. Where's the key holder for this? Oh, yeah, it's not an actual key. That's right. It's this chasm thing. You tried tunnel obstruction combo on this run, but ended up scattering your focus into protection charm and the broadsword, and ended up dying dumbly to those underworms anyways. You think there's a mindset about exploiting things in roguelikes that's still not fixing your mind or you can't grasp. You may just be normal, and I might just have a problem. Taking advantage of some of like the non-straight up combat-y things in Brogue, like obstruction in particular, to like build around something like that, is not very obvious though. Like even when I have obstruction, I have trouble like using it. Whoops. I meant to use tunneling there, but I used obstruction because I was talking about it. Unless it's like I have this much obstruction. Dragon could see me at any moment. Thanks to this plate armor. Wanted this other bloat to pop, but take care of this first. Hey, Warden. Oh, that's confusion trap. Noted. Oh, that's a Revenant. Okay, D26 had nothing. I guess that's it for the dungeon. Here to pursue academic endeavors, you'd for sure try something about procedural generation. Yeah, it's a fun space. For sure. Definitely something I wouldn't mind like learning more about and stuff like that, but can only divide our time into so many places, right? And yeah, that's the other thing about these games is there's always more to keep learning. That's one of the things I like about these games. I'm still learning all the time. Oh, that's a dragon. I think I'm gonna bring them downstairs. On one Lumenstone. Here's the dragon that just came down from upstairs. He got popped out over here. Damn, this is a big golem dart pack for... Is this like 3 separate groups for D27? That's pretty nuts. I've never noticed an enemy spawning on top of a Lumenstone, so I wonder if it's possible. But I always check when I have telepathy, because it's really easy to miss a sleeping monster on top of an item. These are underworms, it looks like. Alright, I need to heal here. Oh shoot. The warden popped me out. These guys are all wandering. I want them to keep wandering and not to like obstruct them. Alright, perfect. Now they're hunting. Can I remove my plate for a moment? Maybe they'll go back to wandering. Well, that kind of worked. Two. Oh, there's all the Lumenstones. Perfect. Now we just have to find the exit. Even some food, but I don't think we care about that. Exit is probably over here somewhere as well. Also, chasm. I'd rather take exits than the chasms if we can. I think there's a chance we drop down a chasm and get breathed on by like 3 dragons at once and die. Or do enemies not get a turn the first time you enter a level, even if it's by a chasm? I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. I don't want to find out. Imagine falling down chasm trap, ogre bonk into lava. That would be brutal. Alright, I'm gonna ignore this food. We'll probably have a better opportunity to grab food later. I'm gonna have to use something in my pack to actually pick up a Lumenstone. Oh, I should equip my plate again. Oh, detect magic's useless now. I was supposed to use that on the last floor. Oh well. That dragon had a cursed spear. Yeah, we can really eat anything right away. We'll probably never have food issues. I'm always a little concerned that I'll get unlucky and like not find food when I need it. But in practice, that hasn't happened. So I really shouldn't be worrying about that. Hey, what up, Antigold? Thank you so much. I do this. And we definitely need to recharge now. At least everything in my pack is all nice and ID'd. It was all ID'd before, but now I have the blue symbols. I can actually use capital Z to rest while my charms are recharging, which is nice. And it won't wait 7 million turns. I saw a dragon for a second. Okay, this looks pretty good. Alright, nothing around. Not mess with that. Actually, maybe I can cut around here. Lumenstone get. Oh, actually, that detect magic means I know when I run out of invisibility charges too on the wand, which is nice. I'll let that lich walk by. We haven't seen the exit yet, huh? A few places it could be. gonna be out of tunneling charges here soon. Or if I should find a good spot to recharge. Lich can see me. Let's see if we can get them to not summon stuff. I'm actually gonna tunnel down here and recharge. We're gonna want telepathy to grab that Lumenstone out of the bog anyways. Okay, we can pull off this heist right now, I think. Yeah, that bog monster's fast. I like how everything is stuck right there. Dude, liches. I don't know how they always seem to do that. Fortunately, I can fight phantoms. Stop summoning stuff. I don't know about 2 phantoms, but we'll see. You still hunting me? Wandering. Fury somehow got down here. A little sketchy. Because this can be a hard area to obstruct if I need to heal. Phantom missed you, so the Phantom's gonna attack this turn. Play this safe. There's the stairs. Okay, I'm gonna tunnel up and I should be able to sneak attack. No, I'm not gonna sneak attack. Because these guys are all still hunting. I pop in Viz briefly. I might lose this Phantom for a second. I don't know if that's worth it or not, but I haven't really been using that charm yet. Okay, there's still a Phantom here somewhere. Charges are okay. Something missed you. Right. Let's create some obstruction here. Dragon's sleeping. I'm running low on tunneling charges. No amazing places to restore that, unless I wanted to do like a little detour around here. Okay, Dragon's hunting now. Alright, we're gonna play for that, I think. Okay, Dragon can hit me from there, which is annoying. Wandering right now? Do you think I can walk by? Okay, cool. Okay, we should be able to get decent charges here. Maybe a little careful holding down 5 in case there's a phantom next to me. Which would sneakily dissolve the crystal way faster when it gets to it. Guess I can check with this telepathy charm now. Okay, phantom's in the back. Hey, what up, Take Here? How's it going? Warden just setting stuff on fire. That's cool. I'm gonna tunnel again. It's gonna make me feel safer. Playing Unexplored again? You are? I'm gonna play it on stream sometime. When I wanted to do it yesterday after Brogue, we had a shorter session, but I'm still playing Brogue right now, so you know how that went. You can guess how that went. Right, if that Lich decided to summon, I would have been somewhat surrounded. Okay, so it looked like there's a lot of stuff by that stair. Probably want to wait for the telepathy charm to come back if I can. Oh, perfect. Everything left. Where the heck did everything go? I don't care. Let's go. We hit the chasm trap. Some traps are really annoying. Chasm's probably maybe one of the most annoying ones here. Paralysis could be quite deadly though. If I wanted to play this like super carefully and tediously, we should be like obstructing every room and searching every room through the crystals, but I just don't feel like doing that. Yeah, free hole. Luckily it looks like this stuff wasn't hunting me anymore. Actually, this stuff won't hunt me through the hole anyway, so that's fine. Enforce coffee mode conduct. Pick a turn count so you can get a regular ascension before the timer expires. Yeah, stuff like that can always be fun. At least I have telepathy up right now. Is it a coincidence that luminescent fungus and Lumenstone are so similar? I think not. Speaking of Lumenstones, probably just eat my food and grab that. There's another one. One's a phylactery. Should I try to kill it? And no, there's a dragon coming. Explosive dragon. Guess I could still kill the phylactery right now. You're playing it because your title reminds you of it yesterday. It's quite a rogue/hack child, you guess, in its style. It's heavily inspired by Brogue, and it really kind of nails the roguelike, like the traditional roguelike experience in a non-traditional roguelike form. Something I like about it. Of course you're here. Why did I even bother? Well, we found all 3 Lumenstones. Should be using my protection charm. Okay, I don't know why I'm still messing around with this. I thought I might kill it with the axe, but wasn't happening. Chill for a bit and heal. Paralysis somewhere. Really? I need to keep this lich. Oh, come on. Stop rasping, sir. I don't like it when you do that. But when you do, just make it Furies, not Phantoms. I like those a lot more. Use my Invis Charm before I pop out of here. Okay, so that Fury is wandering now. An Easter egg typo with Lich's rap. That is funny. messing with that stuff. Alright, we got all of our Lumenstones. I don't see any obvious places for an exit, but this... actually, this can't be an exit because it's on the back wall, so the exit could really be anywhere. Most of this map is explored, so it's probably over here somewhere. Found it. I don't think anything's hunting me, so let's just hop down. Just in case something is hunting, it's nice to obstruct when you come down. And I might just chill here until the charm comes back. He said as he wandered into the darkness. Found one Lumenstone. This is the last level with 3 Lumenstones. There's 3 levels with 3 Lumenstones, 5 with 2. And then what, 5 with 1? 6 with 1, I think. 5 plus D40. Pender totally beat you to that patch. Looks like monsters can't be encased in obstruction anymore, only surrounded. As well as the AI tweak of not switching to wandering. Cool. Yeah, I think making it so they can only be surrounded nerfs this a lot. Because then crystals start fading from them very quickly. Because it's an air gap. And the air pockets like really mess up obstruction. There's some food up there. Could we find ourselves up there? Yeah, like if you saw me obstructing up here by the stairs, like because the stairs kind of has an air gap, like this disappeared very quickly. And yeah, I couldn't do like what I'm doing in these tunnels to like recharge so much. Is that a commit that was already made, or a pull request on the GitHub? I gotta log into my GitHub account and subscribe to the Brogue CE. I've been meaning to do it, but I haven't. And I have a lot of issue requests, like little bug things and suggestions I want to create. Alright, I'm gonna have to get rid of something on this floor. Probably use a telepathy pot, right? With the charm, they're not terribly valuable, and I have 4 of them. Yeah, if obstruction had a weaker effect as far as all the stuff that we use it for today, but recharge a little faster, it'd be cooler to use it for like blocking corridors and as like an auxiliary kind of deal. I could definitely see having the recharge rate get buffed to be a potential part of that, though. That was a weird obstruction blast. It wasn't that big. Yeah, and the build doesn't have to be dead, but if it requires, like, if it's harder to pull off, I see that as a positive thing. Might end up be even more tedious. So not for the faint of heart, but it won't be easy. Why is Brogue often a tip for roguelike beginners? It's about the low like number of controls and the simple mechanics. It's one of the games that's easy to learn, but hard to master. Yeah, so it would end up thawing twice as fast if you try to encase a monster in obstruction. And especially because a lot of people don't enchant obstruction like this. If you only end up with, like, you know, a 5 or 6 tile diameter obstruction crystal and there's a monster in it, it's not going to last very long at all. Oh, I didn't pick that up. Damn, do I use telepathy while I'm already telepathed? It's not cumulative, is it? I wonder if it is. Probably not, right? Tally scroll is relatively low value too, but it could also. There's a few situations I can consider that I would like teleportation. I could probably drop the Ring of Light at some point as well. I'll use telepathy here. There's a big open room. The Lumenstone on the other end. On the stairs. I guess I'll check this northwest corner. It's actually called Rebalance of OP Struction. Pender's the best. That's awesome. Yeah, the UI is a piece of art in its own way. What it does with colors and lighting is something that I don't think any other roguelike has done since. Or before. Just with like the mixing and stuff. Yeah, Cogmind has its own style and its own great UI. I wonder if the Lumenstone's gonna be up here. I'll go back real quick. It's like one of the bigger areas remaining on the map. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm kind of okay with it. Alright, no Lumenstone though. It probably is on the left side somewhere. How much health do I have again? I don't remember if I ended up with 80 or 90. I might only have 80 health. Which, what is max Dragonfire damage? 60 or is it closer to 50? The wiki says 15 to 49 points of damage. Okay, so it's 50. And then you could take up the 21 points of burning, technically. So you're talking about, on the very high end, 70 damage from a firebolt. Oh, you found my tunnel. Not cool, dude. That's the thing, if you try to backtrack in these tunnels, monsters find them and they get filled up. I always wonder what happens when monsters set up an alarm trap. I wonder if we can gather anything from what we're seeing right now. A lot of this stuff is set to hunting right now. Looks like everything within a certain range of the alarm trap. I wait a turn. This one's still hunting. Probably need to remove my plate to get these guys to stop hunting me. This is 21 tiles away probably, and he's still hunting. That's interesting. I'll use Invis. Dude, the Lich is summoning stuff from, like, across the map. Okay, everything's wandering again. Wow, that's brutal. That an enemy can set up an alarm trap and then everything on the map is hunting you, even if you're nowhere near it. Where's this last Lumenstone hiding? Anran, thank you so much for the sub. 2 months. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Rogue's graphics are so beautiful. You can't get into it, but you really appreciate it. Appreciate its beauty. Yeah, I think it's like almost like just anyone can appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. I think that is totally the case. There is this tile? Yeah. Paralysis trigger there. I gotta watch out for that. Or just never let it not be obstructed. It's not pure ASCII. It uses some like Unicode stuff. Like these symbols. I like the music note. There's a pure ASCII version though, I think. So CE officially is CE officially just Brogue now? If Pender's submitting pull requests, you feel like that's pretty official? You know, he's kind of unofficially already saying that. I don't know if it's like official yet, but I'd imagine one of like the next few versions of CE would probably just be vanilla, and I don't know what that transition looks like. But yeah, like the crown is definitely being passed, I would say, or it would appear to me. CE is the community edition, Kenran. So the last version of Rogue was 1.75, and was that like 4 years ago at this point? And the developer was kind of MIA for a while after that, and the community started patching it, especially because there were some bugs and stuff. And we ended up with the community edition. Ah, yes, it's right here. That's where I thought it was. But then the developer came back a few months ago, and they liked what was going on with CE. And I think the idea is that they don't have the time to kind of keep doing it themselves, but they're on board to pass their own direction onto the CE guys and help development with that. And it's pretty cool, because if you're just like doing like community patches, it's hard to do anything like big gameplay changes and stuff. But if they have the blessing of the original developer and have input from like, oh, here's the direction that the game was going to be going in, they can pick up from there and start making like those like bigger kind of gameplay changes, which is cool. Probably just updating the Google site that currently hosts vanilla. I think the site now already recommends CE somewhere on it. I haven't been on the site in a while. I'm not sure. I haven't heard about the platformer either. It's cool to pass it to the fans and active devs. Yeah, it's a very roguelike thing. For better or worse, a lot of roguelikes have like a development team. I really want my telepathy charm here. Maybe I use another potion. We're just heading to the stairs now. Ooh, this is a tough spawn. The dragon, like, extremely close. Wandering. Usually the spawns are pretty safe. I guess these deeper levels kind of break that rule a bit, just because of how many monsters there are, and how dangerous all the monsters are. And I guess the fact that this guy technically spawned outside of line of sight makes it safe, but he's literally one tile. And dragons move fast, so he can move to the right, see you, and then breathe fire if he wanted to. I'm not going to allow that. Okay, so we're down to depth 30. We've done 3 floors with 3 Lumenstones. This floor and the next 4 after it will only have 2 Lumenstones. It's actually a little harder, I think, for the top 3 floors to get all the Lumenstones and find the exit. Alright, there's one in the top right. Okay, the warden's about to come in if I don't reseal this. I only have 2 obstruction charges. I need to get somewhere safe-ish. Try and, like, recharge. Actually, don't have many good places to do that. I think I'm going to tunnel down. This is pretty good for now. Step right, tunnel up. I wasn't sure what the extent of this lava pit was, which is why I didn't go up. I couldn't remember how close it pushed me towards this dragon and stuff. That was my first instinct as well. But without knowing where the lava was, I just didn't bother. It looked like I might have been closer to tunneling into the edge of a wall somewhere at the bottom. I guess we know the lava doesn't go this tall, so I could have crossed the lava at some point. This telepathy charm was clutch. I'm really glad we ended up with that. Shmeezy! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, guys. What were you playing? I don't think I knew you streamed. I have to check out your channel later. I guess Brogue would benefit from a way of looking at the pure terrain view of floors. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot you could do. Or no. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. If you could remove monsters, and then I guess Crystal too. Did some Brogue, then Invisible Ink, got your first Brogue win. Awesome, congrats! That's so cool to hear, actually. And Invisible Ink is one that I've been wanting to check out. I hear it's so good. I should, like, bump that towards the top of my list. Try sometime soon. I heard it has some, like, the best, like, kind of tactical gameplay. It definitely sounds up my alley. If I can get down further before any of these tiles disappear. We didn't get fire breathed by a dragon, so this works. Amazing community on Twitch. Oh, cool. I wonder how many... I'd be curious to look at their channel. I wonder how many concurrent players they have. I didn't realize it was like a big thing on Twitch. Well, it doesn't have to be a big thing for it to have an amazing community. It could be like a smaller, cooler community, which those communities are often better anyways. They're like the roguelike and Brogue communities. Small but dedicated, awesome. Do I have space to tunnel left of the reflective dragon? I probably do, actually. There is one tile to the left of this wall. That's not a bad place to recharge. At this point, though, a lot of the top is explored. I guess a lot of everything's explored, and not a lot of this. The top might be safer. Maybe I check this room and then wrap around. Maybe that dragon will check it for me? No. Well, that reflective dragon is doing its own thing. So we only found 14 enchant scrolls this round. Slightly below average, but not like disappointingly below average. It's not unexpected at all. Well, for anyone who just came in with the raid and doesn't know what we're doing, we're playing Brogue. We're going past D26, which is the normal win, and going into extended win territory.
Alright, let's bring that beat back.
And the game gets incredibly difficult at this point. I should fill this room with crystal. We're doing a kind of zany, like, room where we use an obstruction staff to fill the rooms with crystal. Then we dig through it with a tunneling staff. And we're being very careful. I'm using telepathy to scout the maps, and we're collecting these Lumenstones. We're getting the game nerfed on stream. That's actually accurate. A A patch was literally just written and submitted to nerf exactly what I'm doing right now by the developer. What was this? This is a plus 11 obstruction staff. I got 3 crystals. What? The devs are not tone deaf. Obstruction's so random. It's annoying with like the weaker obstruction staves. Well, I'm angling it because if I hit it, if you hit it down this corridor at one wall, then the backsplash isn't as big as like what it wants to do like outwards, I think. But if I hit it centered on something, it usually goes outwards and backwards. What are they nerfing? Tunneling plus obstruction? Yeah, and probably more just obstruction in general. I forgot to check this corner. That Lumenstone better not be down there. I could go back real quick. Probably be easier to go back now than later. Okay, nothing to see. Just walls now? Yeah, and that's kind of... There's a lot of cool stuff you can do just creating walls. Like, that's a really cool effect for a roguelike in general, just being able to manipulate terrain in the environment. Obstruction never needed to be this, like, magic... monsters don't know where you are anymore stick. Like, that's, like, invisibility's job. So you've done 25 lumens without wisdom / recharging once before. So the first time I got this build was my first mastery, and I didn't realize how capable it was because we were kind of learning on the fly. And I didn't start collecting Lumenstones till like depth 30 or so. So after I got to D40, I touched the portal, and then I started going back up to finish the Lumenstones. And that was with a Clairvoyance Ring. And then I died somewhere holding down 5. So it felt like an easy 25 Lumenstone mastery that time, but I can't say that it was. So even when I want to tell people how capable this is without wisdom, like it doesn't have the same oomph to it when you tell them that you died, but you could have done something. No matter how true it was, and how dumb the reason you died was, and how unrelated to the strength of the build and the strategy. So we're gonna do it for real this time. These changes were motivated by watching Tonehack use obstruction tunneling builds to obtain 2 25 Lumenstone masteries and 2 consecutive weekend contests. This third consecutive 25 Lumenstone mastery is currently in progress. Hey, the first build was teleportation and didn't have tunneling. I did have +6 obstruction though. No pressure town. Should I take one for the team and throw the run so we get less harsh nerfs? Oh, there's the Lumenstone. God, do we want to go that way after all? I think we do actually. Go here, up. This is one's right by the stairs. I should have went with my gut. We need Elder Dragons. Yeah, there was talk about a wider D40 overhaul, and I've been thinking about it a bit. And so I was saying, this isn't like the only tedious build. I feel like most builds feel kind of tedious this deep in the dungeon. And I think it's mostly because of just how many freaking monsters there are and how fast they spawn. So I feel like this could be a lot more interesting if there were... if floors were like relatively clearable in the same way that like the rest of the dungeon is. Instead of just filling with monsters, and they were just like harder monsters instead of like packs of 9 golems and stuff. More quality, less quantity. Yeah, I would love that. So when I first read about the Elder Dragon, I was like, this sounds ridiculous, but I'm actually kind of on board with stuff like that. Currently a traffic problem. It is sort of interesting in its own way, but I don't know if it's as good as it could be. So I'm totally on board with the kind of changes, that's like the direction that this could go in. Or can you read about the Elder Dragon proposal? There's a document floating around. Someone in chat could probably link it for you. It's basically a dragon that summons dragons. And I do like the challenge that this provides. It's like such a unique challenge as far as roguelikes go. And I do think that this is possibly like one of the most, like maybe the most difficult roguelike challenge that I know about. That's not just like RNG or like unfair kind of stuff. So it is a shame to like see it go away potentially, but I think it could be better and more interesting. So I'm definitely excited to see what ends up happening. Yeah, Infer Arcana's on my list. I actually downloaded it last weekend. No, last weekend I was doing what I'm doing today. 2 weekends ago. But I started reading the controls and stuff, and then I like ran out of time. I didn't actually load it up. So that's like one step closer to actually playing it though. It will happen soon. Oh cool, a violent explosion engulfs something. I wonder if this bog is free of bog gas right now. E27 plus is a monotonous feel, like NetHack Gehenna levels. Yeah, I can, I think that's pretty accurate. Man, that capital Z is dangerous. I can't be using that. I'll use it right now because my my charm is almost done. All right, let's go out to the right, dude. The warden's ready to like ambush me. You like on a fire trap or something? That gas is sketchy. All right, I need to freeze you. Oh great, we have crystal. On my recharging charm build, I was actually just like tunneling through crystal. It might take forever to do it when I have to wait 70 turns per charge on my tunneling charm. I'll probably just go around this. This looks like a good area for me to recharge. This dragon out of here. This telepathy is so clutch. Oh, everything over here can see me. I think IA is the roguelike your worst at. I hear it is very challenging, which excites me. As a way of killing you really fast, if you underestimate it, shrinking winds probably isn't harder than Brogue, unless the ground gives way. Oh, is it one of the things where it's not too bad if you're careful and kind of like aware of the threats? Kind of how like NetHack is. It's not bad if you're GJ. Aggressive enemy design, as in they could kill you in the span of 1 to 2 turns if you fumble keys. It's kind of like how the late game Brogue enemies are, huh? That's how a lot of DCSS situations can be too. Not usually from one enemy, but from like the groups of enemies that DCSS will throw at you. Oh, I'm like fully charged. Let's go. Probably recharge my tunneling. Oh, perfect. Let's do this. Do nets. I think obstruction removes nets. What does an obstruction do? Okay, so all this stuff is hunting me. I'm gonna use invisibility. I'll swap to wandering. Perfect. That means I can go downstairs. Actually being... Oh, this is another tough spawn. Sure, Juggernaut Tentacle Horror. This is one where if I had a blinking staff, I blink the heck out of here. Well, at least we know where one Lumenstone is. Alright, let's get my telepathy charm back up. Some food over there? I should probably grab that. My nutrition, I'm actually chewing through it with all this waiting I'm doing. I think the warden hasn't found us yet. Hey, dragon. Let's just go grab that Lumenstone. My inventory's full. I just keep using telepathy, right? It's really not needed with this charm, I feel. Everything else is, like, potentially going to save me if things go wrong at some point. Telepathy is just telepathy that we can use every 250 turns anyways. Levitation might be your most valuable consumable. You think so? What do you like levitation for here? I think fire immunity probably is, in case I'm in a position where I have no option but to be obstructed adjacent to a dragon. Chasms, yeah, that's true. Poor man's blinking is right. Ever had a Lumenstone sitting in the middle of a Kraken pool? Yeah, I've had some awkward positions. That's one of the reasons I'm carrying levitation, is for situations like that. Bogs and like water with Kraken can get nasty. Kraken is carrying a Lumenstone. That's one of the things I don't think I am on board with yet, is monsters carrying Lumenstones. I think that kind of forces you into certain... Oh, an alarm trap again? Use Invis and see if that helps. Have to run out of telepathy. Let's go for it. Sleeping in Lumenstone fungus. Water can be avoided by tunneling and then obstructing and retunneling the edges of the map. They can actually extend to the edges of the map, I think. Lumenstone might be hiding in like the middle of the map. The water extends, but if you obstruct first, nothing in the water can move to the edge. Oh, true. You can like lose like your staff and stuff in the water though, which gets annoying, but I guess you can just pick it up until you cross. I was thinking more for like chasms, it becomes a problem. What if every tile has krakens? There's the stairs. This is probably mostly chasm. Chasm here, here, and here. That's why monsters aren't really pathing through it. Got a lot of wandering monsters now. Maybe the alarm trap helped us in the long run. Some Furies. It's like these rooms. It's gotta be like in this chunk of the map, which is near the stairs, so I guess that's where we head. I think I'd rather check these edges before checking the middle. Once we see like a good opportunity, I guess. I guess I could tunnel through this room pretty safely. Recharge here if I'm going to do that. So maybe I end up going down, over, down or something. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got some golem scouting going on. Oh, there it is. Right by the stairs. Perfect. It's actually a tough corner to get out of. I need my telepathy back up. I want to get to the food too, so yeah, I think I'm gonna carp through this room. These liches are gonna be annoying. So when I gotta go on these treks, like through like big open spaces, that's when not having these recharge fast can become problematic. Fire? So be it. I guess I just eat the food. I'm getting pretty close to that point. Dude, how do I get down these stairs? I gotta like make a tunnel to like let these guys out or something. This is kind of wild. The heck? It's a lot of golems. Where thrown items end up if you're encased. They might end up outside of the crystal. I wonder if they can land inside at your feet. I'm not sure. You can drop things in crystal. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna chill here for a bit. Actually, this is nice. This golem's gonna get out of here, although he's just gonna join the rest of these guys. Alright, Golem, you're getting a little close. Alright, this is one of those tough maneuvers, I think. This area is open. I wonder if those guys will leave. Alright, they're pouring out a bit. Can't tell if they're going left or right. Probably freeze you guys. Okay, this is actually great. Perfect. Getting out. Getting low on tunneling. I need to recharge. These are the tough exits I was thinking about. Might have been worth carrying a few descent potions. I was considering it for cases like this. We can get out. It's just not going to be easy. And actually, as this is all dissolving, these guys might funnel out here pretty soon, actually. Yeah, and waiting so long, like, the levels fill up like this so fast, it gets tough. Hoping these guys will funnel out here if I wait long enough right now. Or maybe they're just gonna get close to me. Probably shouldn't let this happen. Oh yeah, I do have Discord. That's a good use of it, Treadsbot. So they don't come closer. Hey, what up, Fred? Welcome. Okay, perfect. This is what I wanted to happen. Beautiful. Patience wins out. If I ever tried Dwarf Fortress, I feel like I played it like once, like 15 years ago. So not really. Looks like I'm in pretty good shape to go down. Up telepathy. More food. Oh. What did I end up dropping? I drank my last telepathy potion. Okay. To feel out the rest of this room. While I'm over here. It doesn't look like a place that enemies are like. Oh my god, that's a lot of crystal. I say it doesn't look, okay, there's one Lumenstone. Doesn't feel like a place that enemies are likely to explore on their own. Let me out. See if we can wait out this telepathy charm and then move north. North is a bit sketchy, but we really need to clear that. There's a chasm here, brimstone here, some areas here. Kind of the bulk of what's not explored here right now. Mouse over on all enemies. I stopped doing it. Because I'm actually wondering if it's possible for an enemy to spawn on a Lumenstone. I wonder if that's only something that happens in special cases. Like, I've seen it with enemies, or with things like captive enemies spawn on top of items, which is a special case, and then like you see it a lot in like Goblin Warrens, which might be special cases. I do this all the time, but I stopped doing it today because I'm wondering. I don't know if I've actually seen a monster spawn on top of a Lumenstone. Yeah, I don't know for sure either. I think I should check this corner of the map and then cut back through here. This looks pretty safe to check right now. I think I should take advantage of that. Oh, hey Take Care, thank you for the gift sub. Welcome back, Treads. We'd have access to the GG again. That's a good one. Hopefully we don't need it today. Furies. Okay, nothing up here. Maybe I cut through the top now that I'm here. The stairs are probably here-ish anyways. Also, there's a lot of brimstone here, which is a pretty safe place to travel through from there, if we don't find it by then. But now that I'm already up top, it should be pretty easy to cut over. I could cut through here pretty easily. This level is pretty safe right now. I haven't waited hundreds of turns. Maybe I should check this area before coming back down. How about this? Okay, that didn't do anything. Just negate my telepathy. Rude. Guess I dropped it to one turn. Dang, I don't remember where everything was. Okay, there's probably nothing up here, huh? Just want to turn off. Check that grass in the upper right. Eh? Maybe not. It's actually a pretty safe room to go into. Maybe we'll just go through it. Okay, there's nothing up here. I'm running out of places for that stone to be. I think I'm supposed to cut across the top now. Just go grab that stone in the up top right and see if we can figure it out from there. There's a lot of horrors below me. I need these guys to wake up and scout that room for me. I guess the alarm traps are kind of good on this build. Maybe I should be stepping on them intentionally. Like this one at the front of the map. Then you pop invis and everything should forget about you anyways. Yeah, it wakes everything up. The liches summon some phantoms and furies, which explore pretty well. And having everything awake is less of a problem than having like the level full of like too many monsters, which is what happens if you don't explore fast enough. Oh, there it is. That was like one of my best guesses, and the exit's right here. Okay. It's gonna be tough to get from here to here and back up. I might cut right through the middle of the map, get over here, and then come up the side. I want to wait for full obstruction charges to do that, though. Yeah, we can fight phantoms and furies with our kit. We were so fortunate to get this +3 axe and this plate armor. I'm actually amazed at how good this +3 axe is for the stuff that we need to kill.
Very much alike. Remember all the happy times we had?
See, that hardly made any new crystals. Hitting it dead on. I was trying to do that to fill more gaps on the other side, though. Telepathy would allow you to rapier phantoms and obstruction tunnel.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth.
And because they're slow, you can consistently just keep getting lunges. Alright, let's do it. There's crystal here I gotta watch out for. This is almost too perfect. I think I don't even... I'm in a good spot to like recharge, but I think I just keep pushing. If I go through the brimstone... So I'm not sure how sitting on brimstone affects it. In crystal, I mean to say. Like, can you get burnt standing on it? I'm not sure. I love discording the explosive stuff. Well, Brimstone has like 3 states, so it can be on fire, inactive, which is what happens after it is not on fire, and then it becomes active, which means it can become on fire again. Oh yeah, we did see explosion tiles go past the crystal. That was interesting. It's not like a normal fire that gets put out, so I don't know if it could... We could probably science it at some point if we want. But, interesting question. Alright, full pack. I'll probably just eat the food. Oh, I could have died right there. That's not what I expected that obstruction to do, or that tunneling to do. Alright, let's recharge here. Bad bounce. You should the Warden's hit chance. 51%?
This artist isn't about appeasing the crowd. Rather, it's about tending to the broken parts inside of ourselves. We create things as a reflection of this struggle.
I'm gonna recharge here a bit and then do a better dig.
Perception of self.
Actually, I don't have a lot of time. The way this crystal is unraveling. Try this.
Isn't necessarily a thing you achieve. Rather, it is a state of mind which you constantly strive toward.
Cool.
This all comes from an understanding that ideas aren't static.
Basically need absorption or regen to ignore their hits rather than just armor value.
Be
Yeah, absorption probably works pretty well. Because they don't do a lot of damage. What do they do, like 11 or 14 on a high roll? Warpike plus absorption. I considered doing Warpike and regen with it once. When I did that regen build a while ago. But the Warpike, I just didn't think my to-hit chance was going to be good enough, so I stuck with the broadsword that I had that was like +3, but I had enchanted and commuted. So it had a pretty low strength requirement. The Warpike felt like a more niche thing. And if I tried to use the Warpike in that run, even with the broadsword, I couldn't kill things faster than things were spawning. That was a big problem. Alright, well I need telepathy here. We're down to 33. We're making decent pace, I think. Want to go down or left? Go left. Going faster than you expected. The telepathy charm is carrying. I don't think I would do this if I didn't have either telepathy or clairvoyance. Levels are getting crowded. Kraken do explore the water pretty good for you. I have steam here. There's one. Bottom middle. There's both of them. Guess I was supposed to go down. And the stairs are over there. Quick floor. Free warden exploration due to displacement. Heck yeah. How big is this crystal? Where's the paratrigger? I try to regen here for a bit. Yeah, I probably want my telepathy at least. Wait, there's no paralysis vents. It should be safe to step on this. Actually, I only see one of the vents. This is a stone wall. It's not worth risking that. What is this? Priestess? We'll pack. I can probably start ditching some of these invisibility resources. I.e. chug a potion. The potion's a little nice because I can use it anywhere, but the one lasts a lot longer, I think. I could honestly probably ditch protection. That's nice for fighting phantoms and stuff. Discord is kind of droppable too, but Discord's really nice for a few cases. Like, if the warden's nearby, you can make monsters flee to create space. It does some good traffic control, like we were talking about earlier, how, like, if you do the front guy in, like, a group, it kind of blocks up everything. Everything we have has a use. I'm gonna drop I'm gonna actually drink an invisibility. Just use that. Okay, this should dig through. Oop, mistimed it by one. Alright, let's chill. Obstruct and chill. Oh, I had invisibility. I almost forgot that while I was walking in and out of there. I could have played that. I don't think I would have played it much differently anyways, but I was like completely safe from all that stuff. The last pieces are the Lumenstones and the steep crawled maps. The only thing that can generate down here are Lumenstones and food. You get no more items, no more consumable resources. Your build is your build at this point. And there are a predetermined number of Lumenstones on every floor. There's 3. The top 3 floors have 3 Lumenstones. The next 5 have 5. The next 6 have 6. Or, I'm sorry. The next 5 have 2. The next 6 have 1. 25 total. And they give you 5,000 points each, if you care about score. But the most challenging, like the biggest challenge in this game is to get to D40 with 25 Lumenstones, essentially. He's hunting me. Let me pop invisibility. He's just gonna go for this endgame goal. Well, I had to go for the three-peat. This will be 3 games doing this in a row, which I thought was like unfathomable not long ago. And I wanna do this build like this one time, so I don't have to do it again. And we can show off that you don't even need wisdom or recharging to pull off this kind of build. Going pretty well so far. Do you prefer to do the extended floors or just D26 and then ascend? I used to not care about the Lumenstones, and I would just either do D26 and ascend or like die for like D40. And like anything in between was just like, who cares? The weekend contest changed that because it encourages you to see how many Lumenstones you can get if you get to D26. And it actually is a bit of a testament to your build to see if you can get like 6 Lumenstones or like 12 Lumenstones. In particular on that seed, like different layouts and different maps can do it, but like I feel like I've consistently gotten like around 6 Lumenstones with a lot of my builds, and then like the better ones I've gotten like 11, a little more. That's getting nerfed, I'll have to prove it again. Maybe we do a post-nerf obstruction build, but hopefully the next CE patch doesn't come out like next week or something. Whenever the big release is, maybe we'll consider it. We're like using almost every mechanic that this game has like available to us for this kind of build to our advantage, I feel like. Just between how the crystals work and nutrition and all this stuff. That lake, yeah. I should probably carry food around. I feel like there is a world where we end up with some intense food pressure. Maybe not. I'd hate to, like, run out of food at some point. What are the major differences with CE? You've only played the main version. It adds a lot more allies, and it has, like, a much more generous search feature. Those are the big gameplay differences, I think. It has a host of bug fixes and stuff. And also, one of the nice UI features is that if an enemy's carrying something, it pops up on the sidebar. That's really nice. I want telepathy right now. Yeah, it's worth playing. I used to not like it quite as much because I thought it was easier. Well, it is easier than vanilla, but now that I've gotten 25 Lumenstones in vanilla and played vanilla a good amount, I think CE is... I don't mind as much. It still has a little too much allies for my taste. Vanilla has an OP stealth bug. It does. There's a bug-fixed version of vanilla that doesn't have that. I've actually never played pure vanilla. I've only played the bug-fixed version. The stealth bug is significant. Dude, someone popped their deadly lichen spores everywhere. It's really annoying because these guys won't move. Well, it spreads. I'm gonna lose telepathy though. Okay, they're... Okay, the coast is clear, let's go. Shoot, that's not gonna work. I guess I obstruct you nerds. Tunneling allows you to intentionally spread lichen all over the map. Yeah. Is that a build? You just let everything die to lichen while you wait? I like it. Those are the memes I crave. What happens if you dominate an infested lich? Oh, and it keeps coming back infested? Interesting. The poison hurts the phylactery, I think. Maybe not. It hurts phoenix eggs. It's one of the few ways you can lose a phoenix. Pop in Viz to shake these phantoms. Levitation Charm Lichen Tunnel. I like it. Gases probably kill Phoenix Eggs. It might hurt the Phylactery, but it's fast enough. Probably not, because Phylacteries have a lot of health. Well, they have 30 health, which is more than however many Lichen turns will probably do them. On a low roll, it might die eventually, though. Because I just know from spawning in the beginning of the map like this, that might be different rules, I don't know, but Phylacteries can take a while to reform. Alright, so this is the last floor with 2 Lumenstones. I'm just gonna wait here for telepathy. Yeah, maybe I tunnel out if this thing starts moving too much. Yeah, I can wait out telepathy. Can I? Hell yeah, I can. Let's get some intel. There's our first Lumenstone. Yeah, you don't want to go into water this deep in the dungeon. There's more Krakens and safe water tiles. Yeah, intel, do not swim. Good intel. Oh, so we start down here. That's a lot of stuff coming this way. Guess you popped in just in time to catch the end. Depends what you consider the end to be, because we've been doing this for almost 3 hours now. We are getting very close, though. I have... what, this floor, and then 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, basically, so like 5.5, 6 floors left out of the 13 that we started, so yeah, not bad. My Sunday's going well, thanks for asking. I hope yours is doing well. Yeah, last death with 2 stones. I don't know if the 2 stone deaths or the 1 stone deaths take longer. I feel like they're about the same. The 1 stone deaths, though, can be really fast. Usually you get 1 or 2 that you finish, like, immediately. Which is nice. And the 2 stone deaths are never like that. Well, they can be, but they're less likely to be like that. So, but they can also, like, have the Lumenstone, like, in the last corner. My last run, it was really hard finding the exits on a few levels. I saw every freaking tile on the map, except for, like, 2 little... single tile things. I never found them. That was so annoying. I wonder what I dropped for this Lumenstone. Invisibility again, probably. Wonder if I just ditch this Ring of Light at some point. I don't even know what Rings of Light do. Does this give me like 1 extra vision? compared to like what I'd be able to see otherwise. Does it stack with crystals and other light sources? I'm not really sure how this works. I feel like it's pretty marginal, but sometimes seeing one extra tile is pretty good. D39 tends to be the easiest floor. Is that so? Like even monster-wise? I should probably scope this out before I keep heading to the right. With telepathy, it's less useful. Yeah, exactly. And with crystals, like, we can always see... Here, what happens if I take off my... this ring? What? It actually doesn't change my vision at all up here. So it's like your base vision. If I have crystals and lava and torches and stuff, it's not changing anything. One for lit areas, and I don't think we care because our crystals light areas. So I think I'm actually gonna ditch the light ring then. I do like light in general. I don't know how significant +1 is. Not too relevant for this build, but other builds can kite enemies to D40 and kill them there. Oh, that's true. And that way, yeah, I can definitely see it being easier. There are 2 dragons up here. I wonder if I should explore up there too. Then D38 doing D39. Oh. That does work pretty well. You can. That also allows you to drop some Lumenstones off on D39 if you do get any full sets on the way down. Interesting. Don't know where those golems came from. Might just go back down. Okay, this stuff is all wandering. I think they will clear out that for me pretty well. Stay down here. Hunting dragons. Yes, my stealth range is not very good. I probably shouldn't be moving the open like this, because if 2 dragons hit me on the same turn, we could die. Battle mage slow out of nowhere. Yeah, that's a tough one. If you had wisdom or recharging, you would never have to like walk through open areas like that. This build is kind of capped by our max charges until we can get to a location where we can regen faster than crystals dissolve. So we don't have the luxury of being able to just like actually fill all these areas with crystal all the time. I mean, I probably could, but I'm taking small risks that probably aren't necessary, but are great for a quality of life here. And quality of life is big to me. Alright, we got a lot of enemies on the move. This should be a productive telepathy session. Huh, I never seen dragons just go into lava while wandering. They usually seem to avoid lakes. All strats are capped by player sanity. To some extent, yeah. But like, some strats don't get close to that cap at all, right? I have a high sanity cap. I think that's a good thing. Why could I see this guy for one more turn? That was weird. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't gonna be a streak of Lumenstone wins. There's something about the accomplishment that's driving me beyond just like winning an Obstruction Lumenstone run. And also, I know there's a few reasons. That, also to get a 25 Lumenstone run onto YouTube, which doesn't exist currently. And also to show off this build without recharging our wisdom. So we have a few, like, incentives to do this. It's a matter of public record. What the heck? Did these just like multiply? Did I get displaced in some weird way or something? Or was I just not paying attention? I do have the Brogue rec files. Oh, maybe Kraken spawn? That's a good point. I want to see a potion of descent go into that lake. Oh yeah, that's one of the changes that can happen. One of Pender's ideas for Brogue is you can land in lakes. Not a potion of descent. What about like a chasm trap? I would be so frustrated if I fell in a chasm trap and landed in here. I guess you'd have to carry a potion of levitation just for that instance. Or blinking or something. There's ways out of that, but you have to use like some kind of tool to get out of that. Nuts. Hey, there's food. This is weird. Oh, they disappeared when I hovered over them. That's a display bug of some sort. It's like those tiles aren't updating like everything else does. I'd like for these dragons to wake up and tell me if there's a Lumenstone over there. Oh my god, it is over there. I almost went up there before, too. And I was able to see this corner a bit, too, because I had the obstruction crystals. It looks like I missed just this tile. Or did I not notice this because it was under a crystal? Do I have to hover every crystal to check for Lumenstones now? I wonder where the stairs are. Actually, there's almost no enemies down here. Getting back over might not be too bad. It could have been a lot worse. I think we do go around the side like this. Jeez. If we're gonna be doing that, that might take a while. I think I should carry this food. I just use an invis pod again. The things that are starting to become more droppable: Potion of Invis, Speed, Teleport, and Discord Staff, I'm feeling. Maybe even Protection Charm. I use Invis right now. Yeah, I like Discord. I think that's the lowest thing on that list. Kind of just like thinking ahead when I mentioned that. There's a Lich down here. This Lich could make this annoying. I wonder if it'll move. Let's go back out that way. I think we can work with this. I'm waiting for this tentacle horror to unfreeze. Yeah, that side of the map is actually getting worse now. I bet you this is going to be a completely clear path once I get telepathy again. Oh god. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Light was really good for this, huh? Damn, I can't even get out. Discord. I'm in the Kraken Lake. Probably shouldn't be in the Kraken Lake. I wanted to get on diagonal to this horror, but he stopped attacking the dragon. I feel like we low-rolled the... Discord there. I mean, how'd this guy get clawed and not take any damage? Oh, toxic monsters are weaker, aren't they? I think they do 1/5 of the damage. That's probably why. Okay, so this probably isn't safe. The horror's wandering right now, and oddly enough. Now it's hunting. Alright, I need to obstruct here, I think. I'll get some telepathy and figure this out. Oh, we got a perfect path out of here. Beautiful. Oh, this is like deep water though for a few tiles. And Tentacle Horror did not swap from hunting AI. Am I supposed to use levitation to get through this? This is probably the case that we want to use this. The risk of not using levitation is if I step in here and my tunneling or obstruction staff floats out of my inventory and lands over here, and then this guy never leaves and it becomes very hard to get to. I don't think that risk is worth taking, however small it is. It's most likely to lose a Lumenstone too, which becomes an issue. I'm going to use levitation here. Throw the staves? Well, then we have the Lumenstone issue. I like where your head's at, though. Well, shit. Now I can just go through the lake. Do I do that now, or do I try to recharge? In this tunnel, which is an okay place for a recharge. A 3 tunneling, 6 obstruction. I could probably like make it to here. Actually, going straight up is pretty good too. All right, I think we try to recharge in here. Is this dragon sleeping? Oh, cool. 3 tunneling charges. Right. Hopefully there's no deep water under these rocks. Okay, I think we need to try and get telepathy, and then we can make a plan for getting out of here. Man, so there's a Lumenstone here, and actually the first one is here, wasn't it? Like, this was like the worst place it could have turned up. That's why I check every cranny most of the time. Every nook and cranny. It's hard to keep this lake crystallized with all these kraken. Okay, I think we just gotta go for it. Ooh, explosive golems? That would have been a fun... Oh, this is a nice little pathway to help me reposition into the perfect tunneling route. That would have been a fun Discord, though, as I was about to say. But now I can go straight up. Do we know where the stairs are yet? They've got to be, like, over here. I want to get, like, out here. I don't want to tunnel into this room. No problem. Take it easy, Shmeezy. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thanks for the raid earlier. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that definitely cuts through, so I need to obstruct if I'm going to tunnel that way. So many dragons over here. I think we can make this work, though. Okay, the battle mage is hunting. These two tiles are lava. Discord's probably not good enough to deal with this battle mage. Or not reliable enough. If I get adjacent to the battle mage, I can kill it. And actually, I can discord it from here, which might work pretty well now. Back up for a second. Battle mage down. There was lava up here somewhere. I need to like try and angle this. Perfect. Alright, let's chill like this for a little bit and recharge. Yeah, Discord is pretty good. I love even with the normal Dar packs, discording either the Battle Mage or the Priestess usually like wins that encounter for you. The Priestess often negates the Battle Mage, or the Battle Mage kills the Priestess, or like does some other ridiculousness. Good fun. Wait. I'm still in Steam? But I'm also in a crystal? What? I've never seen that before. Am I on the vent? And then the steam disappeared when I tunneled out. That was weird. That was a weird interaction. That's not normally how this works. Well, at least I didn't die to steam there. Alright, I should try and recharge my stabs here. Let's use telepathy to see if we can find the exit. This map is filling up. This, like, hasn't changed. Like, this group has some weird AI thing. Oh my god, the exit's down there. That's not an easy place to get to, is it? That's where we just were. We did this map backwards. There's just a bazillion sleeping and wandering dragons guarding it. Alright, let's get this Lumenstone. Really? That dragon's gonna go over there right now? Ooh. That was dangerous. Did not expect that. Tunneling did us dirty. This is another layout where I wouldn't mind having a chasm to get away. We might end up using our invisibility staff to get there somehow. Invisibility wand, it's not a staff. Okay. What's the easiest way to get over there? Probably hug the top of the map to get back around. I think there's gonna be too much traffic around the bottom. Oh my god, there's a dragon behind me. Maybe that ring of light was doing a lot more than I think it was. Or was a lot more useful than I realized. That horror is going to be tough to get rid of, huh? I'm going to have to go around it. Right now I need telepathy, I think. Get that up. Jeez. Yeah, this map got nasty with having to backtrack all the way over there. There's probably going to be an opening where I can get into this area, and I think that's what we're going to have to look for. I wonder if I should even take, like, this. That's going to be tough on charges, hanging out in the middle of the map. Okay, actually, this is clearing out. Maybe I try to go there. Oh, this is actually looking pretty good. Alright, I'm going to take this. Ooh! That is indeed a lot of capital X. There's a dragon up here. And it can see me when I can't see it. There's a dragon down here. I don't have enough charges to get down there right now. I have one more invisibility potion. Maybe I'll use that here. I don't have a lot of good setups. I guess I have a few places where I could use the wand or the staff. No, I said it right this time and then I corrected myself. Just found a trap. Alarm trap. Like, I could set up... Wait, I could set up reflex anywhere because of obstruction, actually. I don't know why I was saying that. It's not like I need natural rock walls. It'll take a tunnel and an obstruction to make it happen, though. This leaves me with 2 zaps of each. Like, I almost need to recharge before I do that. And there aren't a lot of great places to recharge unless I try to get to, like, this side of the map, which might be difficult. But maybe that's our best option. Oh, is that dragon sleeping? No, it just moved. The dragon's definitely not sleeping. Telepathy charm at 33%. Kind of want telepathy back if I can wait for it. I don't think there's a lot of crystal down here, though. So we could, even though there's a lot of crystal in sight around us, we might lose our crystal position quite quickly. Oh, we're charging pretty fast, though. There it is. Just as we lost our crystal. We could almost just go and get there. I have 4 obstruction and 6 tunneling. Let's make this happen. Guy's still sleeping. Hunting dragon. Two obstruction charges. Scary. There is paralysis somewhere. Okay, got you diagonal. Probably the best place to lose this guy. 3 obstruction, 3 tunneling. I think we can make this work. As long as those dragons don't wake up, we're relatively clear. I need to try and buy some time for the obstruction to recharge. Kind of out of that time. Viz charm. I don't want to hit the lich. The sneak attack. I think I need to obstruct you. Okay, he's gonna walk away. No, he's surrounded by krakens. He can't move. Maybe I should have discorded him. He probably would have died pretty fast. I don't think the stairs are going to dissolve to me first. Oh, let's... Oh, that is not what I wanted. I shot this? Damn, that was terrible. Try that again. I'm out of obstruction charges. I'm about to be face to face with this lich. Yeah, these are the exits that are really tricky. Alright, well, I got obstruction back. Hit the lich from here with Discord? No. Theories are okay. We'll Discord the lich. Lich touches something. I think it's fighting a kraken and not a phantom. Action charm. Those dragons are hunting. I'm gonna let the Furies attack me so the dragons can't hurt me. I'm trying to get to this stair without having to use a tunneling charge. Well, actually, tunneling's not the problem. Maybe I just tunnel down right now. Okay, all this stuff is hunting me, and I don't want it to follow me down. So let's do that. Okay, everything's back to wandering except for the Furies. Dude, that Lich barely escaped with any hit points. Alright. I'm gonna try to chill here as long as I can. Okay, well now that this tile's here, I gotta leave before Dragon swaps to hunting again. Let's go. I have no obstruction. I can't do much down here. Am I supposed to use invisibility and just start walking away? Why is our obstruction empty? Did you just get back? We had a really tough exit. Zapping wands versus the exit torches a thing? Oh, I could have done that before I went down. That might have worked. Like here and back at you? That's almost like guaranteed, right? Or do the stairs absorb like wand charges specifically? I think that works with tunneling. I was gonna tunnel down here and try to use it. I could try it. I'm not super invested in this wand. Okay, no, the stairs absorb it. I have to do this. And this isn't even perfect, but it worked. No recharging scroll or charm for the staff. Nope. We get what we get. So only the Furies are chasing us. If they pop out, I should be able to just one-shot them. Invisible. Alright, telepathy online. Okay. We can work with this. Alright, let's take a break here. We're about 3.5 hours of uptime. We're getting pretty close. We only have single Lumenstone floors left. Hopefully these go very fast. They have the potential to. This will probably be the longer, like a 15-minute intermission here. The longer one I do once per stream generally. We actually skipped that yesterday. Good work so far in the Lumen mines. Yeah. It's hard work, but it's honest work. What more could you ask for? Oh, I was wrong. You can actually get packs of 10 golems down here. I thought 9 was the most I'd seen. Yeah, I guess we'll be right back. Leave the inventory up? I guess so.